The ruler of Shu province is Liu Bei, who was granted the territory by the previous ruler, Tao Qiang, due to the respect he had for his character. Famed for his virtue, he is sure to acquiesce to our request for sanctuary.
While this may work in the short term, what do you have planned after that? Liu Bei is currently under attack from Yuan Shu. Are we to wage war against Yuan Shu as well?
Huh. The idea of battle against that coward does nothing for me. I won't do it.
Naturally, I have no intention whatsoever of fighting against Yuan Shu. No, our true enemy will be.
Welcome, everyone. I know you have come a long way to be here. I hear tell that the battle in Yan province was most savage. Please, take some time to rest your weary bodies here in Shu province.
Master Liu Bei, we are most grateful indeed for your generosity. Once we have recovered, we will repay your kindness by joining forces with you to slay Cao Cao.
We will discuss that matter at a later date. Right now, we are about to face Yuan Shu in battle. I will leave my sworn brother, Zhang Fei, here with you. If you need anything, please ask him.
Chen Gong, are you really going to go through with this?
But of course, our real enemy is not Yuan Shu, but Liu Bei. It's always been Liu Bei. He has managed to hold off an attack from Cao Cao with just a few men. His strength and that of his sworn brothers is not to be underestimated. I am sure that battle against him will be enough to satisfy even you, Master Lu Bu.
So your plan is the same as it was in Yan province. Take Shu province while Liu Bei is away, and use this land as a foothold in our quest for dominion over the land. Is that it?
That is it! That is it in a nutshell! With my intellect and your strength, Master Lu Bu, taking Shu province ought to be no problem at all.
If we were to be accused of thievery, we would scarcely argue. But if this is what you want, Father, then I will fight against anyone you choose.
Be ready for battle at any moment. To create a land of my own, and for the first step on my path to total rule, we will take Shu province.
Zhang Fei has been left in charge here and seems awfully bored. So I have decided to send him a little gift, his favorite, wine. I would imagine that right about now, he is well and truly drunk.
Why do you insist on using such trickery? Do you wish me to fight against a pathetic drunkard?
My lord, you must have a little patience. The true battle lies further ahead. Once we have Shu province in our grasp, you may fight against anyone you choose. Cao Cao, Liu Bei, the choice will be yours.
If we just wander without a home, constantly relying on the hospitality of others, the men will lose morale. Master Lu Bu, I believe our first course of action should be to secure a foothold of our own.
I will fight with all I have to ensure that Shu province comes under your control, Father.
Very well. Let's do this. We will pummel that drunkard Zhang Fei and claim Shu province for ourselves. I will take Xiapi while Liu Bei is gone, and make Shu province my own territory.
Xiapi is manned by Zhang Fei, a man famous for his fondness for wine. Even now, I imagine he's fighting boredom with a drink or two. What we will do is send him more wine. If he's drunk, he'll be in no position to stop us taking the castle.
Thank you for your order. I'm afraid we don't carry that much wine, however.
That's not nearly enough wine. Let's get some more. From Xiapi.
The wine is ready. Come on. Let's get it to Xiapi.
Hey, get on in. Come again.
Things are proceeding very nicely indeed. This ought to ensure that every last soldier in the castle is dead drunk.
Are those Lu Bu's forces? Everyone! Lu Bu is attacking! Fight back!
They will cause problems if I let them squeal. It would be better to wipe them out. That was nothing. I expected more of a challenge.
Father, you never cease to amaze me.
We cannot afford to lose this position! I shall personally see to its defense!
I knew it. Nobody can stand against the might of Master Lu Bu.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
This land will be impossible to explain to Master Liu Bei.
That should do it. Time to move on to Xiapi Castle. Nobody can stop me.
Preparations for the siege are nearly complete. It's almost time. It's time to lay siege to Xiapi Castle. Everyone, follow me!
Come on! Take Xia Pi!
Enemy! Enemy is attacking! I feel too sick to fire.
It's that animal Lu Bu! He's planning to repay my brother's kindness by betraying.
Show me what you've got!
Father, you never cease to amaze me.
What? We're under attack? I can't fight. I can barely move.
Show me what you've got!
Nobody can stand against the might of Master Lu Bu.
Go! Lu Bu! Come back and face me like a man!
What do you want, drunkard? Very well. I will erase you for good this time. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Bastard! You're thinking of snatching Xia Pi while brother is away. That makes me very angry. First of all, you betrayed brother, who took you in when you needed help. And next, what's even worse is you think you can emerge victorious in a fight against the mighty Zhang Fei.
You let drinking make you
You imbecile. What did you call me?
Lord Zhang Fei, we have the bull back!
Don't mess with me! I can still fight, you bastard! Damn you! Lu Bu! You shall remember this!
And now, Xiapi belongs to me.
With this, Shu province is ours. Ours at last! Master Lu Bu, you finally have a land of your own.
And we have somewhere we can call our home. Congratulations, Father.
Utterly pathetic. How can I be satisfied when all I did was beat one old drunk? Chen Gong, prepare my next battle.
We must not hurry things, my lord. That would never do. If we are to rule the entire land, then we must first make sure that our home territory will never be taken from us.
It was not your lack of might that thwarted our attack on Yan province, but the lack of our military might as a whole. It is just as Master Chen Gong says. We should look to build up our military strength here before we proceed any further.
Do as you wish, but I will not wait long. We have claimed Shu province, but what's next? Who am I to fight next?
Naturally, my lord, our next opponent will be Cao Cao. Cao Cao attacked Shu province once before, in the name of avenging his father. But the fact of the matter was that was just an excuse. He simply wanted this land for himself. Cao Cao will try and take this land from us, sooner or later. I guarantee it.
Cao Cao. I understand he has the Emperor under his control. His is the fastest rising star in all the land.
I am also concerned about the young Sun Ce, who has taken over for his father, Sun Jian. He quickly overran Jiangdong and is now being referred to as the Little Conqueror. I think he would be a good choice for you to test your might against.
We owe Cao Cao for what happened in Yan province. He will be crushed beyond all recognition. And as for Sun Ce, calling himself the Little Conqueror, I will show him who's boss.
With my intellect and the strength of so many mighty warriors, defeat is unthinkable. Come, come, let us ascend to the staircase to the ultimate dominion over this land.
After rescuing the emperor from Shun'an, Cao Cao leads him to his own capital of Shouchun. His control of the revered emperor of the long-reigning Han dynasty gives him a certain prestige. Elsewhere, Yuan Shu's faction is gradually losing support. Panicking, he does the unthinkable. He declares himself emperor, basing his claim on the imperial seal he had taken from the late Sun Jian. He claims to be the true leader and calls on all faithful lords to support him. However, this gives Yuan Shao the perfect excuse against him. Shao proclaims Shu a traitor and begins his own campaign against him.
We have Shu Province. Cao Cao is next. I'm going to attack Yan Province. Prepare yourselves for battle.
Please, my lord, wait just a minute. The time is not yet ripe. Cao Cao has grown much stronger since you last faced him. We must find a way to develop our own strength to match him.
Strength? I have enough strength for all of us. You just need to prepare a battle for me. Stop wasting your time offering your worthless opinions.
Have you forgotten Cao Cao's mercilessness in Yan Province? If you go to war with him, he will cheat, connive, and scheme so that he does not have to face you directly. That is the kind of man Cao Cao is. In order to overcome his dastardly schemes, we must form an army of our own that has enough might to nullify anything he can come up with.
Chen Gong, I hear you placed Liu Bei and Xiapi without my permission. Until now, I have done just as you have suggested. But you have the temerity to try and tell me what to do, and you go behind my back. I do not serve at your pleasure. Shu Province is not your land. Do not have ideas above your station.
Father, please, calm yourself.
Master Lu Bu, I agree that Cao Cao is our sworn enemy, but I am also concerned about the movements of Yuan Shu. He seems to covet Shu Province and is making the necessary military preparations to invade it.
Battle against one so pathetic will provide me with no satisfaction. But if he dares to stand before me, I will not disappoint him. He will regret ever setting foot in Shu Province.
Master Zhang Liao says Yuan Shu is who we must be particularly wary of. We must keep a very sharp eye on him, I believe.
Yuan Shu has launched his invasion on Shu Province. It appears that he has attacked Master Liu Bei and Xiapi.
Curse that Yuan Shu! He knows he can't beat me, so he goes after Liu Bei. I despise those who pick on the weak. He will pay for that.
Master Lu Bu, it would be most unwise to wage war against Yuan Shu at the moment.
You do not want us to fight him? But why not?
We may have claimed Shu Province, but our military firepower is no match for Cao Cao's. If our army is forced to endure a battle against Yuan Shu now, then we will be left vulnerable to an attack from Cao Cao. It will be Yan Province all over again.
Then what do you suggest I do?
What we need to do, I believe, is mediate in the conflict between Master Liu Bei and Yuan Shu. That will ensure the safety of Shu Province, while our army will remain fully rested and ready to face Cao Cao at any time.
Mediate? You mean it will be our job to stop them from fighting? Do you think we're capable of doing such a thing?
With the power and prestige of Master Lu Bu, I do.
I think it would be quicker to simply crush Yuan Shu. But if you insist... Come! Let us put an end to this petty squabble. I'm supposed to act as a mediator here? Can't I just crush these bugs? Pathetic. I will end this.
Yuan Shu's forces are almost at Xiapi already. That's probably a good place to start rescuing our allies in danger.
Begin the march if we are to win this battle. Our first target is that enemy base.
I failed in my duty to defeat Liu Bei. Lord Yuan Shu, my apologies. Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them. I could have defeated him if it had just been Liu Bei.
Nobody can stop me!
I'm grateful for your help. I shall leave this battle in your capable hands, Master Lu Bu.
Report! Lord Shouchun and the others in the advance guard have been wiped out!
What's that? Then who's going to take down Liu Bei for me? Lu Bu, you've sided with the enemy, haven't you? You fool! I'll bury you together with Liu Bei!
Look at them, with their backs turned to us, without a care in the world. Now, how can I inflict the most pain on them?
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
with a decent challenge.
You got lucky. Things will be very different the next time we meet. I can promise you.
That was nothing. I expected more of a challenge.
This place undefended is dangerous. I shall see to its defense.
Great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
You come alone? I have been underestimated. I'll have you regretting such foolishness.
I tire of Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
How dare you interfere, Lu Bu? You've ruined my brilliant plan.
I have seen enough of these meaningless battles. Yuan Shu, withdraw your men. If you refuse, I will cut you down here and now. Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, I have seen more than enough of your dull little argument. It is time for you both to put it behind you. If you do not, you will face me instead.
Very well. I will withdraw.
I take it you are good with this as well, Liu Bei?
I shall do as you request, Master Lu Bu, and withdraw my forces.
Now that it's settled, get out of here. And keep your ridiculous little disagreements out of my land.
This battle has made it perfectly clear that Yuan Shu is no match for you, my lord. But by stepping in and mediating in his conflict instead of simply crushing him, we have allowed him to keep face. He owes us a great debt now, and that could be very useful.
Gong, was this your plan all along? Is this why you asked Father to mediate?
This was all for the purposes of strengthening our power base here in Shu Province. If we lose this land, our dreams of conquest are at an end. I only wish for you to be able to fight with no unnecessary concerns troubling you, my lord. To that end, I must think of any and every possible plan.
Master Lu Bu, it seems that Liu Bei has accepted Cao Cao's invitation and left Shu province. In response, it appears that Cao Cao's army is now heading this way.
Liu Bei, after I let you stay in Xiapi, have you forgotten the debt you owe me? Chen Gong, prepare for battle at once. We will show them the folly of their actions.
Master Lu Bu, Liu Bei knows this land, Shu province, like the back of his hand. And if he has joined forces with Cao Cao, then it will not be a simple task to overcome them. In order to bolster our own troop numbers, I do believe it would be prudent here to form an alliance with Yuan Shu. He owes us a debt. I think now might be an optimal time to have him repay it.
Join forces with that pathetic coward? Are you mad? I will take on Liu Bei and Cao Cao by myself.
My lord, we are here to fight on level footing. Naturally, you would claim victory, but as things currently stand, we would not be able to do so. All I desire is to be able to create the ultimate stage, upon which you can demonstrate the true extent of your might.
Ha! Whatever.
Father.
Cao Cao's vanguard has already reached the border of Shu province. I'm afraid that we do not have much time. We must hurry to Yuan Shu and agree to terms.
I will leave the boring negotiations to you, Chen Gong. I will concentrate on kicking aside Cao Cao's army.
Father appears to be extremely irritated. He believed that if he had his own land, he could fight his battles the way he wanted to. But the reality has proven to be very different.
Believe me, I have no desire to bring Master Lu Bu any discontent. All of this is simply an effort to protect this land of Shu province, which is Master Lu Bu's new home now.
I know. I place no blame on your shoulders. I just want my father to be able to fight his battles his own way. I hope that day will come soon.
We must form an alliance with Master Yuan Shu at once. Come on, to Shouchun!
You can deal with all the boring details. I'm off to smash the enemy.
Cao Cao must have noticed our movements. We need to keep an eye out for his involvement. Cao Cao's forces! I knew they wouldn't stay away. But I am the daughter of the Demon of War. I will face them.
Interfere with Lord Cao Cao's plans? I won't let them do that.
Sorry, but I've had just about enough of you. Even if it means I have to get my hands a little dirty.
Show me what
what you got!
I tire of
I shudder to think what will happen if Lu Bu and Yuan Shu manage to join forces. We need to make our move now before it's too late.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge? Provide me with a decent challenge.
Oh, I've been defeated. I'm sorry, Lord Cao Cao.
It's unlike Lu Bu to team up with Yuan Shu. Doesn't matter though. I'll put a stop to their little alliance. Wait. I cannot allow you to form an alliance with Yuan Shu.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
How did I let this battle slip away from me? Next time, be sure it doesn't happen again.
Show me what you got!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Allowing them to form an alliance is an absolute nightmare for our forces, and I failed to stop it.
I know the two of you are up to no good. That's why I'm here, to silence you.
provide me with a decent challenge.
We outnumbered them significantly. Victory should have been ours.
I have my orders. I am to prevent you from reaching Shouchun. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
I failed to carry out my lord's orders.
Cao Cao's forces have been eliminated. Now Yuan Shu should be happy to welcome us in.
That was the most boring battle I've ever seen. Come, we are heading for Shouchun.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Finally! We've made it as far as Shouchun. It is time for the meeting with Master Yuan Shu.
You take care of it. I refuse to do anything.
What's that? You want to form an alliance with me? First, you mediate in my conflict, like some arbiter of peace, even though it has nothing to do with you. And now, no sooner does Cao Cao attack than you come crawling. Everything you do is for your own benefit. You really think I'd join forces with the likes of you?
We have common ground, do we not, Master Yuan Shu? We both want Cao Cao removed from the picture. Then, does it not make sense to join hands, avoid unnecessary friction between us, and ensure that we each reap the benefits? What do you think? I believe this helps you quite as much as it helps us.
I suppose what you say makes sense. Very well then. I will agree to your proposal. But I do not trust you at all. As a show of good faith, I want you to let me take a hostage. You are Lu Bu's daughter, are you not? I want you to marry my son. If you agree to that, I would have no concern regarding any possible betrayal. I take it you have no objection?
How dare you? Why should Ling Qi have to marry your weasel son? If you keep spouting such nonsense, I will cut you down where you stand.
Wait! Father! If I agree to your plan, then you will form an alliance with us, yes? In that case, I accept your terms. But the marriage will only take place after we have defeated Cao Cao. After all, it's not as if we trust you implicitly either.
Ling Qi, what are you saying?
This is all in order to defeat Cao Cao. Besides, nothing will happen just yet.
Very well. Once Cao Cao has been defeated, you will join our family.
Ling Qi.
We can turn our backs on an agreement with Yuan Shu anytime we want. The only thing that matters now is that we have no concerns holding us back in our battle against Cao Cao.
Ha! You're as bad as Chen Gong. I want you to promise you will never do something like that again. Come, we will head back to the castle.
Master Lu Bu, the main unit of Cao Cao and Liu Bei's army, is finally on the move. They have shown the advantage of knowing the territory of Shu province. They have taken down each and every one of our garrisons. I do believe it is only a matter of time before Xiapi is completely surrounded.
It is good of them to save me the trouble and to serve themselves up on a plate for me to devour. This makes everything much simpler. Chen Gong, lure them further in.
Master Lu Bu, do you understand the situation we are in? Our very lives hang by a thread. If we do not do something before we are completely surrounded, defeat is guaranteed. We must send word to Master Yuan Shu and ask him to honor our alliance by sending reinforcements.
You will do no such thing, Chen Gong. I have no need of reinforcements. This is the battle I have always dreamed of fighting! I will not let anyone ruin this perfect moment.
This crisis? This is your perfect moment? Master Lu Bu, your homeland is in danger! If we don't do something, you will have no place from which to show the world your military might.
Why do you assume we will lose, Chen Gong? All we need to do is defeat the enemy. I will not lose to anyone. I took Shu province as a means of proving that. I have had enough of your advice. I've had enough of meditation and alliances. Today, I will finally fight the way I have always wanted to.
Master Lu Bu, then I have no choice but to have faith that your might is indeed the greatest this land has ever seen.
The army led by Cao Cao and Liu Bei has reached Xiapi and is taking up position to surround this castle. Our supplies have been nearly exhausted, meaning it will be difficult to remain in the castle for much longer.
We have drawn the enemy in far enough. We will go forth! I will break a hole clean through this so-called siege.
They have such numbers, yet they still do not attack the castle. That Cao Cao, I know he's up to something. Master Lu Bu, I believe that we must move with extreme caution here, or we will walk straight into an enemy trap.
Why would I move with caution against a bunch of cowardly rats? I already told you, Chen Gong. I will fight the way I see fit. I will take orders from no one.
I bring news! The floodgates in the area surrounding Xia Pi have been destroyed by enemy forces. With nowhere else to go, the water is flowing in this direction!
No! So that's the reason they chose not to attack. They were planning to flood us out. Ah! How could I allow such a disaster to befall us?
This is no time to be wallowing in self-pity, Qinggong. If the castle is about to be flooded, we must evacuate the troops. But if they leave the castle, the enemy will be lying in wait. If they stay, they drown. There is no path left open.
Stop worrying. If we break through the enemy lines, we can choose whatever path we like.
But I fear that Cao Cao has some other dastardly plan in place to nullify your strength, my lord.
Chen Gong, your only duty is to prepare a stage for me to fight on. With my might and your intellect, we can claim dominion over the land. Isn't that what you said?
Master Lu Bu?
The enemy is attacking in vast waves. If I can defeat them, I will prove that I am the greatest ever. At last, the battle I have always dreamed of is here. I will go forth. I will show the world what true might looks like.
What is this? Water? From where?
It's from the river! Water is coming from the sea!
They too! They must have destroyed the dams!
A water attack!
What should we do? Should we leave the castle?
If we leave here, they'll kill us!
Get to high ground! Hurry! Oh no! It's no good! The gate won't hold!
You think mere water can stop me